we are back for another video. How y'all doing? We are back, honey. We are back. We are back. Doggone it. We are back. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate you all for spending your evening with me. Yes, Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn in the house. Where y'all from? Let's do a little check-in. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? I see Cynthia Jacobs said, honey, she is from Brooklyn. She is representing Brooklyn tonight. Do we got anybody else from Brooklyn? Y'all know I like my New York people. I love New York people. What we got? Let's see. Y'all drop in the chat right quick where y'all from before we get started. I already see New York is representing. New York is here. Let me see where everybody's from right quick before we get started. All 112 of you. You can't go down the list to say hello to everyone. So I'm going to say hello to everyone. All right. Hello. All right. So let's see. This is why does coleslaw look like Celia on it? Child, she like Celia on every damn picture. Why is y'all trying it tonight? Y'all know this girl look like Celia on every picture. She is looking very thrifty ever since Mel done up and snatched her money up off her and Martell, child. They both looking thrifty out here. All right, I see St. Louis. I see Maryland in the house. Yes, I see y'all. I see you, Kentwood, Michigan. Yes. All right, Pensacola, Florida. I see Chicago, New Jersey in the house. I see the Bronx. I see Cali, Virginia, Long Beach, Cali. Houston, Texas. I see B-More is in the house. I see Florida, Detroit, see Alabama, Columbia, South Carolina. All right, Queens, New York. New York's in the house. All right, Huntsville. All right, Huntsville. I might need to talk to you, Huntsville. Red Ann, I might need to talk to you. Let me go and put a little pin right there because you might know some stuff down there in old Huntsville. You my new best friend. You ain't even know it. All right, so Mississippi is in the house, and Tampa Bay, Florida is here. St. Louis, I see you guys here. Arlington, Texas. Cali is here. Hanover. Damn, screen moving. I'm sorry. Nashville is here. Hanover, Maryland is here. Yes, they said Dallas, baby. Yeah, Dallas is in the house. New Orleans is in the house. Cali's in the house. Indiana. All right, I see a lot of Cali is here. A lot of Cali. Dallas. I see some more Dallas. Okay. Georgia's in the house. All right. Yeah. All right, Philly. I see Philly. Come on through, Philly. Yes. All right. Who else we got? Queens, New York. She's your queen to be. All right. I see you. Who else we got? I see Detroit. Houston's in the house. Arkansas. St. Louis is in the house. Okay. I see y'all. Y'all up in here. Nevada. Okay. Florida. H-Town. I see you. North Carolina's here. Warner Robins is here. Bishopville, South Carolina. Okay. Philly again. Starkville, Mississippi. Okay, Maryland is here. Mobile, Alabama. Okay, somebody say happy Mardi Gras. Yes, Georgia's in the house. Richmond, Virginia. Cali, DMV. Okay, Connecticut is watching. I see you. Arizona, Dallas. Yes, Queens, Dallas. I see a lot of Dallas. Y'all got a lot of Dallas. Chattanooga, Tennessee is in the house. Arlington, Texas. Detroit. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Y'all remember that? That Petey Pablo. Yes, Dallas. Come on, Dallas. Fayetteville, Tennessee, North Carolina, Richmond, Virginia. Tennessee is in the house. New Orleans is here again, honey. Kansas. I see you, Kansas. Oak Cliff, Texas, honey. I see you. Michigan. Columbus, Georgia. Okay, Dallas. Yes, honey. Indiana. Down there where old Michael Jackson and them is from. DeSoto, Texas. I see you, Mr. DeSoto, Texas. All right, Connecticut, Washington, D.C. is in the house. New Orleans. We got a lot of New Orleans. We got a lot of Houston. I see some more Kansas. Okay, greetings from Trinidad. Okay, yes, she said greetings from Trinidad, Rail. Yes, ma'am, Don Penny. Yes, honey, you from a long, long way. Thank you for watching me all the way from Trinidad. Louisiana, Augusta, Georgia. Okay, yes, honey. Maricopa, Arizona. Yes, God. Connecticut is in the house. Columbus, Ohio. Columbia, South Carolina. I know where that is. Cincinnati, New Jersey. I got family in Jersey and in New York. Yes. Says, where am I from, Cameron? I'm all over, guys. I am from y'all. Okay, I live in Atlanta. Okay, for those of you that don't know, I live in Atlanta. I moved here from Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, so yeah, I have family in North Carolina. I got family everywhere. I got family in North Carolina. I got family in New York. I got family in New Orleans. I got some family in New Orleans. I got family everywhere, guys. But I moved here with my job. I transferred, with my job here to Atlanta. So I'm in Atlanta. For those of you that don't know, I don't usually tell my location because hoes be trying it. But we on ready. We on green. Very well protected. I ain't worried about that. we got a lot of people that watch Caramel, so she's good. Okay. Yeah, it's a little thing called security. We're good. I can go anywhere I want to. That's why I talk so much shit, because I can go anywhere and I don't worry about ever being touched. So we good. All right. So anybody want to run up? I don't recommend it, but you can. But let's see who was got Mount Vernon, New York, Philly, New Jersey, Akron, Ohio. So yes, Caramel is from, well, not from, but I'm in Atlanta. Okay. I'm in Atlanta. Alexandria, Virginia. Okay. I see some more Louisiana. Y'all are in the house tonight, honey. Let's get started with our show. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. And is used for fair use and entertainment. I got to say that, okay? All right. And yeah. Thank y'all. Hopefully all 394 of you guys did hit the like button tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Y'all always have me sharing stuff. I try to be as discreet as I can on here, because there's some crazy folk out there. It's crazy people. So yeah, it's all good. Y'all family now, I guess. Every day I try to share just a little bit more of me, because I'm real private, y'all. I'm very private. But there you go. Caramel is in Atlanta. All right. Caramel is in Atlanta. Yes, we A-Town stomping down here. Okay, I kind of like Atlanta. I like Atlanta. It's a lot to do here. Yeah, it is. I'm a city girl. I don't like the country. I'm a city girl. Okay, so this works. It works. All right. Love it. So let's get into the show. All right. If I sniff a little bit, guys, I put my nasal spray in because my sinuses is trying to give me a little issue tonight. I had to turn this damn fan off because I ain't got time. Okay, but nevertheless, let's get into the show. All right. First topic, honey. First topic is, and I've been getting my car chronicles together while I was waiting on you guys to. So first topic, let's get into it. Let me get to it right quick. It says, love you, Kim. I love you right back, okay? I mean it. I do. I sure do. I love each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much for spending your evening with me. Okay? I'm going to give y'all a good show tonight. Y'all get some laughs. I'm going to act the fool, honey. Per usual. Y'all know me, child. All right. So let's get into the show. All right. So Miss Rock'em Sock'em Chrisean Rock out here, honey. Of course, she has some charges that are pending, because y'all know she punched Mr. James Wright, which is Tamar's, I want to say, assistant or whatever, in the face, chipping one of his teeth, and like she did a number on him. But she is being sued, you guys. She has charges being pressed on her. All right, so let's get into what they're saying. I felt like charges were coming. I felt like he was not going to let this go. He was just waiting for the opportune time, okay? Now, they're saying that there's more trouble for Chrisean Rock. It says, as expected, that the baddie star and rapper is... Why did they put rapper on there? She's currently facing a legal battle as she is being sued by backup singer James Wright. Okay, he's a backup singer, for an alleged assault, okay? We remember when it happened backstage. She got on all these damn mood rings, and she done punched his ass in the face. Well, in the mouth, rather. Says previously reported, says the altercation went down during the Tamar Braxton tour show, where tensions escalated due to the misunderstanding regarding Rock's role in the performance. It says that James Wright claims to have suffered physical injuries and emotional distress as a result of the altercation. It also says that according to legal documents, that James Wright is accusing Chrisean Rock of attacking him during a club show in November. It says that Wright alleges that Chrisean Rock assaulted him, causing multiple face lacerations and 2 broken teeth. It says that the incident reportedly occurred after Wright informed Rock that she was only supposed to join the performance for the twerk portion at the end of the night. It says that he claims that Chrisean Rock became very agitated upon hearing this and proceeded to strike him in the face, child. Oh, Lord. She is just violent. Like, girl, you can't be fighting everywhere you go. You a mama now, girl. Now you're going to get charges and shit pressed on you. You're probably going to spend some time in jail and be away from your son, who needs you, because now his damn daddy is locked up, and it's looking like he's going to be locked up way past damn July, because you can't keep your damn hands to yourself. You got to be very, very strategic. Now, had he hit you first, then you strike back, because then that's called self-defense. You don't hit first. Don't never hit first. I'm the type to, I'm going to talk all that shit and I'm going to push you. And as soon as you swing, I'm gonna lay you down. That's how I am. I ain't gonna never hit you first. I'm smart on that. I'm smart. I ain't going to jail for just out here just hitting somebody. But if you hit me first, oh Lord, let's move on, child. We don't play that, Lou. All right, so let's hear what Tamar had to say. As annoying as she is.
I wasn't going to say anything out of respect for James and his trauma and what happened to him. And when I say what happened to him, he got assaulted at my show. And it was by Chrisean, but there was a lot of events that I believe were misconstrued. And so while I'm not going to set out the time and clear every little thing up for everyone, I want you to know the reason why I decided to say something. Number one, I care about my team. They're all of my friends, and we put this all together. Hey, everybody. I look crazy.
So, yeah. So, she did confirm that Chrisean did punch him. That's all I wanted you guys to see. We're not going to, because Tamar irks my soul, baby. I can't take her a lot, okay? Can't take her like that. But she did confirm that James Wright was punched by, right, she said misconstrued. That girl, where you from? She is from Baltimore. Tamar is from Baltimore. Nothing against nobody in my chat from Baltimore. But, girl, you kind of did mess up that word, misconstrued or whatever. It's misconstrued, okay? I mean, you guys sounded like Tisha, child. With her ICDC college's degrees out here, child. All right, let's continue, honey, with the show. All right. Speaking of Tisha, damn. Ooh, I set that up nice, didn't I? All right, so let's get into Tisha, child. Let's get into Tisha because there is some more news I know you could use, honey. With her non-spelling ass. We're going to get on into it. Y'all know it's a build up to the T, right? Y'all know we get all the little slinky stuff out of the way first, and then we get into the good stuff, honey, where y'all be like, what? Mm-hmm. We're gonna be talking about side chicks tonight, honey. I've been putting it off every damn night, and now, child. All right, so let's get it. All right. Okay, yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, yeah. All right. So Tisha, honey, Tisha out here on this damn, she put out this other little flyer, honey, and she done misspelled inspiration, child. She done spelled inspiration, like Tisha. Girl, and your mama is out here steady bragging about you going to school. You making your mama look bad. You out here steady misspelling shit and trying to look smart, but you're not. She misspelled inspiration on the damn flyer. Let me go ahead and show it. I'm gonna blow it up so y'all can see how she spelled inspiration, honey. Inspiration. That's how she spelled it. Y'all see it? That's Tisha for you. Out here on the fraud. So you in a hurry to be out here stealing somebody's idea and you ain't take time to spell check. And you done damn misspelled inspiration. Nah. Tisha, why, girl? Why? Like every flyer you put out is like, and Marceau standing there like, I know, shit. She misspelled everything. I know, y'all. I know. That's how he looking. Like, damn, Tisha. You giving ICDC College a bad name. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Inspiration. I want to give you guys some inspiration tonight in this live, okay? That's what Tisha's trying to tell y'all. Sounding child like damn thick tongue that you are. You spelled empowerment right, but you misspelled inspiration. Like what? I don't get it. Damn, Tisha. Just when we start trying to give your ass some credit, you be right back on the bullshit again. Tisha's out here. Tisha sound like she's spelling it, like she's sounding it out in thick tongue. Inspiration. Because y'all know her ass can't talk. She sound like her mama. Inspiration. And she done wrote the shit down like inspiration. Ain't no damn inspiration. Inspiration. Now I'm trying to inspire you. Tisha, is that what you run around telling people in business? I'm trying to inspire you. I can hear her saying that. Inspiration, girl. I'm going to inspire you to go on back to ICDC College, girl, and finish getting your degree out here, honey. And stay off the internet. Okay, Tisha. Can you do that for us, Tisha? Can you stay off the internet till you get your damn till you fully get your degree out here, girl? Because we can't take no more. I cannot take no more. You and this inspiration that you're trying to spread out here on the internet. All right. Oh, child. Lord. All right, so let's move on, honey. Arionne, honey. Arionne reveals that honey, she had to get off the internet, honey. Cause Martell was gonna have her in trouble. She's gonna be in trouble with Martell. So she said, honey, I gotta get off the internet. I had to get off the internet because I was getting in trouble. I said, that sounds like a child. Like, you ain't no child out here. You should be able to speak your mind out here, girl. Like, should nobody be telling you what you can say and what you can't say out here? Let me pull this damn video up. I said, child, wait a minute, girl. You should be able to speak your mind out here. Don't be letting Martell know. I know he over there roughing the kids up. Don't let him be over there telling you what you can say and what you can't say. Like, girl, you waited all these years to be with somebody that's going upside your head and telling you what you can say and what you can't say. She said, girl, I had to get off the internet because, girl, I almost got in trouble. I was like, you gonna take his belt off on you too? Like, what is it giving? All right, let's get into this bullshit, child. Oh, I can't take her. I can't take her. Arionne, she irritates me to no. And when I tell you no end, baby, no end. Okay, let's get into this bullshit. Hold on.
Go ahead and give it a like and subscribe.
All right, so shout out to Bet You Know Now, because that's why I heard this shit at. All right, so here you will also hear Knox, honey, speaking in Chinese as he always does. Okay, you know it's him when you hear him, child. All right, he will be speaking in Chinese per usual. All right, give me one moment. Let's get to it, honey. Let me give y'all some more inspiration.
A YouTuber, a blogger, made a video, y'all. What she put as her headline, just know I got a phone call and got cussed out. Got cussed out. Probably was talking to y'all being funny. Probably wasn't even. I gotta watch what I say. I got in trouble. I can't say certain things no more. I got in trouble.
Yeah, so y'all hear that? She can't say certain things no more. If y'all notice, she's been kind of low key, and anytime she says anything or posts anything, Martell is watching everything because y'all know they got their hearing coming up in April. Okay, so Martell is like, stay your ass offline. Y'all heard Knox on it. Yeah, like his ass was cranking up over there. Sound like a damn moped cranking up over. Girl, stay your ass offline and teach your son to be over there talking. Because what is he about to be 4? What is he 3? About to be 4? Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. You need to be focusing on Knox. He needs you. Okay. He needs you. All right. So let's get into this. Arionne, like I said, she reveals that she had to get offline, honey, and that she got text by Martell where he cussed her all the way out for spilling some stuff. I think it's the conversation that she was talking about with Original Straight No Chaser, because baby, when I tell you she spilled a lot, that's when she was talking about he was with men and all kinds of stuff. Okay, she was pegging him over there in the house. Y'all know that's what she was doing. He was over there tooted up, child. Martell was over there tooted up, child. She said, let me help you shimmy up out of these tight ass Easter pants, child, and go on and toot it on up, child. And let's see what these booty brownies be giving. So you over there playing with his booty brownies and brownie balls and shit in the bed over there. Y'all, that shit is horrible. But yeah, child, Knox was over there, honey, speaking in Chinese, child, ordering him some shrimp fried rice, honey, with no onions, child. Making pig noises. Why is he making pig noises? Did y'all hear that when he was talking? I don't want to be talking about nobody's kids or whatever, but Arionne, you should be over there working on that with him. Because see, you worried about everything that Mel is doing and what everybody's saying online and worrying about the Eminem kids. You need to be worried about your son over there making snouting noises. Why is he over there sounding like a pig? He doing this shit. Like, no. That is not English, girl. You cannot send your son to school snouting like a pig out here. Like, what is going on? She's like, Knox, say yes, ma'am. He on that shit. Like, girl, life is just hard for you. I had to bring some props tonight, y'all, because y'all know I'm messy. You know, now that Mel child and snatched the rug from under you, girl, you over there on this bullshit right here. Y'all know how to bring a good old potato upstairs. And I said, Lord, what can I bring to talk about Arionne? Because y'all know she be chopping up potatoes with butter knife. So she's like, Martell, what do you want to have for dinner? Chop. She on that shit because she ain't got no chopping board on there. So child, she over there cutting up potatoes and shit with the butter knife. She over there like this here shit here with the butter knife over there cutting up dinner with the damn hard ass potatoes. Okay, and I done told y'all, you know, when the potatoes done flew across the room and hit Knox in the back of the damn head, and he over there snorting like a pig. because he can't tell her what's wrong. Okay, she's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He, you know, you might knock him the fuck out with the damn potato. But life is hard for y'all now. Life is hard, so you know, this is y'all meal now. This is y'all meal over there. You and Martell, honey, y'all over there on the chicken viennas with the good old potatoes over there. Okay, potato souffle and vienna casserole over there. Okay, that's what y'all is giving. That's what it's giving since Mel done took her money and then cut Martell off from the money. Yes, girl. Vienna casserole and souffle and potato souffle. That's what y'all asses is eating over there. And that's what you deserve. Because that's what you get for being America's most hated side chick, Arionne. Okay? Yeah. Them hard ass potatoes. About knocks the hell out in the damn living room. I told y'all his ass be running around there with that damn cape on thinking he bite a man. Mommy, I bite a man. I bite a man, mommy. Okay, y'all heard his ass in the video. I said, see, get your ass offline. Get offline. All right. So yeah, Martell is controlling Arionne. She can't get back online no more, probably till after this damn hearing. Because they got to keep a low profile. I already told y'all this morning that they are scrubbing their internet pages, you guys. Because you know, they're trying to get all them damn this is really crazy. So they're trying to get all these damn pictures, child, of Knox offline so that it won't look like they, you know, doing the bullshit that they've been doing with Eminem kids, not wanting them to be on TV and online when they posted Knox too. But you know, like I told you, Mel, shout out to you, Mel, honey, hit me up because y'all know in the caramel vault, honey, that's where all the receipts reside, and I got them. All right, I do screenshots, I do all that. So, girl, whatever you need for your court coming up, let me know, and I'll be happy to send it right on over. Okay, because I ain't never scared. We ain't never scared, okay? But Arionne, honey, she was happy to announce her 1 second of fame. So she is famous by 1 second. Who knew, girl? Who knew that you could be a whole celebrity girl of 1 second out here on Love and what was it? Love and Hip Hop, child. Y'all know she was shown on Love and Hip Hop, honey, with that see-through jumper, that little onesie on, honey, with her looking like she had a damn pamper on. They show her, honey, in a 1 second clip, honey, on Love and Hip Hop at Lil Scrappy's divorce party. Did y'all know that? And she was standing there, honey, like, oh God, I hope the camera hits me. But it was like, boom, like if you blink, you missed it. So she was running around telling everybody that she was on Love and Hip Hop. I was like, girl, where? Like, if I got to keep rewinding my shit like 50 times to see you, girl, you're not a star. I'm gonna say it again. If I have to keep rewinding my DVR like 50 times just to see you that one time, 9 times out of 10, you're probably not a star. Okay. So yeah, you could not get on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And they said, hey, well, come on over here. And you didn't, and your sister owns a beauty shop in Atlanta, because that's where it was filmed. And girl, you didn't even go out there and get your hair done. So you're looking real thrifty on camera. Like you were looking real thrifty with that dry ass bun. They was like, who is this silly looking bitch standing in the middle of the floor with a pamper on with this kangaroo pouch in the front, this gut, trying to be famous on our TV screens over here. Girl, you were looking a hot damn mess. Funky Fresh looking a goddamn mess on the show, okay? The little piece that we saw you. She was looking very thirsty and thrifty. She was. In your, go on and pass that down to your daughter. Go on and pass that down to Paris, because, baby, you can't wear it no more. It looks like you done washed it one too many times, because I done saw you in that same, like, jumper maybe about 3 or 4 times, and you own a boutique. You should not be repeating anything, okay? You should not be repeating anything, Arionne, okay? Yes. So let's move on, honey. We were talking about the children. I kind of came into something where I was kind of thinking today, kind of brainstorming, and I said, I kind of figured out why Martell kind of comes for Tank, his son Tank, the way that he does. Yeah, Funky Fresh looking a goddamn mess. Yeah, honey. So Martell comes for Tank. We already talked about, because one, Tank is the man of the house. Okay, let's go ahead and break this thing down right quick. Then we're gonna move on into some side chick type talk. All right. And Tank is now Martell's focus, you guys. Because Tank is the only child of, if you guys don't know, Tank is the only child of Melody's kids, of her 4 kids, that's scheduled to have therapy with Martell. And that's because he hit him and he drew blood from him, and they're supposed to be trying to make that connection again. I think Tank is kind of harboring some feelings maybe towards his father because of the things that he's seen and the protection that he has for his mother. Okay. But yeah, he's the only child that has therapy, and he's the only child of Melody and Martell's children that has the most aggression, or gets the most aggression from his father. Okay. Yeah, I think Martell kind of sees himself in Tank, and I think he doesn't like the fact that like I said, that Tank has now taken his place. Tank has taken Martell's place in the house, and he don't like that. He sees that as disrespect. Okay, that's my take. All right. Now Martell's anger towards Tank is because he has not forgiven. He has not forgiven himself for effing up the family. Martell has not. What's up, Harold? Thanks for being here. Martell has not forgiven himself for effing up the family. Okay. And he knows that Tank kind of holds that resentment towards him, and he can't vocalize it out of fear of being disciplined. Okay. So Tank, he's kind of standoffish because, one, he fears his father because he's already drawn blood from him. He can't vocalize how he feels because Martell sees that as disrespect, because he's not ready to hear that he's wrong. Okay. He's not ready to hear that he's wrong. So he punishes him in anger, and he masks his punishment to him in the form of discipline to make it sound like, hey, I'm correcting you, when really I am displaying my anger upon you because I'm not ready to accept that I fucked up the family. That's what I'm getting with Martell. Okay. So Martell, he bullies his kids because he was bullied, as you guys know. If you guys followed Martell and with his mother, 99 bottles of beer on the wall, Marlene, she pretty much said that she used to whoop Martell all the time, and that he would retreat to having anger issues and lashing out. Martell was that child. His mama already said on the show that he was bad as hell growing up. Okay. She said that he was bad as hell. He got a lot of whoopings growing up, and now he is doing the same thing to the Eminem kids. All right. So it's kind of like a cycle repeated. Now, Marlene, okay, Marlene was with a man, with one of her boyfriends for over 17 years, never married him. But this man was also a disciplinary in Martell's life because his father wasn't there. But he never took up time with Martell. So it's kind of like what he's doing with his children. He's kind of displaying that same action towards his kids. So Marlene had a relationship of 17 years with her boyfriend who stayed in the house with them. Martell's father was in jail over 20 years. Okay. And Martell, to his own admission, says that this man never took up time with him, never went to any of his games, never did anything with him or with his brother. So he felt ousted by this individual with no interaction, but he kind of harbored these feelings because, two, his mother did not protect him against this individual who he knew was not his father, but was allowed to discipline him. Okay. Sad. And a lot of women do that. Move these men in the house and allow them to be disciplining your kids, and you should not. You should not, unless they are going to be like a father figure, okay, and unless they're not abusing them, okay. I don't want nobody else touching my child. I'm just saying. I would not want nobody else disciplining my child. I'm just funny like that, okay. But Marlene, like I said, Marlene, she chose men over Martell and her other son, Rhino Neck. Okay, y'all, whatever his name is, Rhino Neck. I call him Rhino Neck because he got a thick ass neck. Okay, look like he swallowed he swallowed a damn trash can or something because his damn neck is like. But anyway, child, and it was said that Martell, and this is like true tea, right? So it's saying that Martell had a nervous breakdown, you guys, when Arionne had Knox. So it's seeming like that's when things kind of went downhill. Because if y'all noticed during the time that Arionne had Knox, that Mel and Martell, they were not in a real good space because they were going back and forth. They were arguing. Melody already knew about Martell messing with Arionne. Arionne was trolling Melody. Like, it was a really, really bad time between the two of them. Tree stump Nick. I like that. Okay, so yes, so they were saying that Martell had some type of nervous breakdown when Arionne had Knox because he knew that was going to be the end between he and Melody. Like, he knew that he could reconcile it with Melody if he chose to, and that Melody was a possibility that she would take him back. But once Arionne decided to have Knox, because he wasn't even at the hospital when Arionne had Knox. Did y'all know that? He didn't see Knox until 3 days after he was born. Martell did not see Knox until 3 days after he was born. Arionne didn't name Knox until 3 days when Martell came to see that child. And I think she waited because she didn't know if Martell was going to allow her to give Knox his last name. Because, of course, you know, during the time he and Mel were still married, but they were pending separation and divorce. So he didn't even come to the hospital with her. She was there with her sister in the hospital when she had her baby. So you mess around with this man all these years. You were pregnant how many times? Like 4 times from Martell before you had Knox. Well, 3 times before you had Knox. and he didn't even come to the hospital and acknowledge the fact that you were pregnant. And she said she called him numerous times. He didn't answer the phone and he didn't come by there because he was trying to fix things with Melody. He knew that Arionne having that baby was going to be the end all be all, and Melody was not going to put up with that shit because she had already put up with all of his cheating before. So it said that that's when he had like this little nervous breakdown. He was scared and he knew that he really fucked up by having this baby with Arionne, okay? And he chose to not show up when she had the baby, okay? And she stalled on giving the baby a name until she talked to Martell. And I think that he may have given her the okay to give the baby's last name Holt because she was going to give the baby's last name Curry. So they're saying, okay, now Tank expresses his disappointment of the family being separated, okay? And they're saying that Martell is seeing Tank's his disappointment is being disrespectful versus him being hurt. So he's doing this misplaced anger with the children in his mind games and not allowing them to properly process their anger and their disappointment in their father. They're not able to vocalize to their father to say, Dad, I hate the fact that you had this outside child and broke up our family, because that will anger him, because we all know Martell takes no accountability. Anytime somebody bring up something to him about you cheated and messed up the family, he blows up. So for one of his children to do it, he sees that as disrespect, and that will warrant them to be what we talked about last night, the pinching, the twisting, the turning, all the things that the kids are saying that Martell does to them, okay, which is very inappropriate. Now, Martell targets Tank because Tank now has Melody's heart versus where Martell wants to be. I'm going to say it again. Tank has Melody's heart. Since Martell is not there, it's like a void. So Tank has moved up to the spot that Martell was until Melody gets a permanent man in her life. Okay, Tank is very protective of Melody. If you look at pictures where Melody and all the kids, where they take pictures together, Tank is always right there by Melody. Go and look at pictures when they take like family photos. Tank is always right there by Melody because he is her protector. He is her protector. He protects her feelings. He protects her when she's going through stuff. And according to Miss Van and them, they're always saying that Tank is always like, Mom, are you okay? Like he's always checking in with Melody to make sure she's okay because he's seen a lot of things. Boys are very protective of their mothers. How do I know? I have a son. My son is that way with me. Mommy, are you okay? He always asks me that. Mommy, are you okay? Are you tired? Or he's always checking in with me. He's very protective of me. Okay, he is. He's very protective of me. That's with anybody. He don't like everybody hugging me. Boys are that way. They gravitate more towards mom for some odd reason. Okay. So, like I said, Tank is punished for not showing respect to Coleslaw. Okay. Which is the person that he sees as the one that broke up their family dynamic. If you guys remember the episode on Love and Marriage Huntsville when the kids and Melody and Martell went to the park and they were sitting down on like this little blanket, and Melody says, what do you guys miss the most about, you know, whatever was going on? And Tank says, I miss the fact that you guys are not able to be back together again so that our family can be back together and I can stop crying. Do you guys remember that? I know you guys remember that. He said, I wish that we all could be back together again as a family so I could stop crying. So even though he knew that the situation that his dad put them in was very toxic, he still in the back of his mind had hope that they could still be back together and that things could be the way that it used to be, even though that it was toxic. But as these children begin to get older, they're starting to realize that, okay, daddy really doesn't need to be here. So what Martell is doing is playing mind games with the children and making them respect the very person that broke up their family dynamic and mistreated and disrespected their mother. And they know this person. Okay, I think it was either Mariah or Boss Baby saw Martell with Arionne going out to eat. I think Boss Baby saw Arionne in the hotel going up the elevator with Martell. Like, these children have seen Arionne and they see her as the person who moved in their family and broke up mom and dad. So Martell is making these kids respect her. Okay, he's making them show her affection, and they are not with it because of what and who she represents. Okay, and it's a sad situation to be in. Go and look at the picture of Martell when he was at his birthday party, when Destiny posted the children on the video. Tank was kind of standing off to the side, and he was standing beside Sugar Mama because he's her protector. Tank protects Sugar Mama. She's the baby. of the 4 of them, okay? He's the eyes and ears for Sugar Mama because he already knows what his father is all about. He sees that Knox is being pushed closer in an effort to push the other kids away when they used to be. If you guys used to remember videos and lives and stuff that Martell used to do with the Eminem kids before all of the mess kind of hit the fan, he showed more love towards his children, even Sugar Mama. Okay, but now that Melody has decided not to take him back, now the children are being pushed to the side and Knox is being brought closer. Okay, and they see this and they feel this, and it's sad. It really makes me sad. So the children are being put in a situation to where there's mental abuse. Okay, and it really broke my heart to see the picture from the birthday party, because you could tell Tank, with him kind of standing off to the side, you could tell he wasn't with that. He wasn't with Destiny videoing him, because y'all know the kids don't like Destiny anyway. They vocalized that, and Melody actually told her that on the show when she said, hey, you don't really need a village. I'll watch the kids for you. Melody's like, my kids don't like you. And Destiny kind of looked like, what? They don't like Destiny. Kid, I don't know what it is about kids. They just have this intuition about people to where they know when a person ain't shit and they don't want them around them. The kids do not like Destiny, and I see why now. Destiny, you got this aura about you, sis, that says that you ain't shit person. And even the kids see that, okay? So when she put that camera on Tank, it was videoing him, Tank was looking at her like, bitch, if you don't get this camera off me, okay? But like I was saying, Martell wants the Eminem kids to accept and take ownership of his mistakes of Knox and breaking up the home, while he takes no accountability because he is in control. Okay, he's in control, so he's not going to take accountability, but he wants the kids to take accountability and ownership for the mistake that he made and accepting Knox and Arionne as their family when that's not their family. It's sick. Okay, Martell stopped therapy with Tank because Martell has a pattern of never following through, okay, in his life decisions. Let's do a little walk down on things that he did not follow through on. One, which was college. He dropped out of college. It was Melody who convinced him to go back and even paid the money for him to go back so that she could build with him, knowing that they were going to be trying to start a life together, okay? Staying out of trouble, the ATM theft situation, okay? Hell, he couldn't even follow through with that because he called into work to go and be an ATM thief and got caught and went to jail over that, okay? So he was jailed for the revenge piece. We already know that. The child out of wedlock, okay? And then losing his marriage. He has not been able to follow through with anything. We can also throw his businesses that he started in there. The child book that he threw in, the Plane Ride to Canada book, he didn't follow through with that. He didn't follow through with the wine. Everything that Martell puts his hands to, he does not follow through with because he is a person of non-accountability, okay? His abusive behavior towards Melanie and the children, okay, because of his abuse from his mother, Marlene. So it's a repeated cycle, how he was treated, and we all know that most bullies grow up to be bullies. Martell was bullied as a child. Marlene told him, stop that crying, stop whining, and she turned around and gave him a spanking for telling her mom, somebody's bullying me at school. The kids are bullying me. So she would give him a spanking because she saw it as whining. So Martell has never been taught how to verbalize and vocalize how he feels, which is why he does the screaming and hollering, because he has not been taught how to vocalize his feelings. He don't know how to speak his feelings. When Melody says to him, I want you to speak nasty to me as my husband, Martell has an issue with vocalizing. He wants to be heard, but he doesn't want to hear, which is why he's always loud and speak over people. Go back and look at the reunion when Melody was telling him, when Carlos asked Melody how she felt about Arionne being in the house whenever the children are there for their week. And Melody began talking, and Martell jumped in and overtalked her. And when Melody was trying to talk, he said, like nobody else can speak but Martell, because he feels like what he says and what he has to say is law. That everything that comes out of Martell's mouth, he feels like that is the truth and nobody else can debunk it, and he wants to be heard. He's always shushing people and over talking you, and then he'll try to throw in something to try to throw you off so that he can jump back in and be loud and take over the conversation and get the attention back on him. So Martell did not get attention as a child. So as a grown adult, he is doing things and bullying his children, including his ex-wife and anybody else that he can get away with for attention. He wants Melody's attention. That's why he's treating her like shit. That's why he keeps taking her to court so he can, one, get to see her. She don't fool with him. She don't let him call her and they just sit on the phone and just talk like they used to. So taking her back and forth to court over stupid shit, spending unnecessary money is his way of getting attention, to getting to see her and be able to lay eyes on her and salivate over her, because Melody is glowing. Melody, she don't even look the same that she did when she was with Martell. She don't even look the same that she looked when Melody was real skinny, real small. She looked like she was very stressed out. And look at old pictures, seasons 1 and 2. Melody was real frail. She was real skinny. She was just straight up and down. And now that she's gotten away from Martell, she has a certain glow about her. She's put on a little weight. She looks great. She's filling out. She got hips. And Martell knows when he see her, he's like, God, like, damn, she look good. Damn, she looks good. That means she's eating a little bit. She's happy. She's her self-esteem has gone up. And so now he knows that other men are attracted to her as well. I mean, hell, they was attracted back then. She's a beautiful girl. But the fact that now she's taken off that weight of Martell, that extra 300 pounds, if you will, of negativity and toxicity from Martell, now she has adopted this new type of Melody. This is a new Melody Cherie that we're seeing because she's more confident, which she's always been. But dropping Martell gave her a different sense and different representation of herself as a woman. And Martell knows that a man is getting ready to snatch her up and be in that same house, getting ready to take his spot, and his children are going to be calling him daddy, and that bothers him. You don't think he's replayed that in his mind? He's replayed that over and over and over. He knows he's fucked up. Melody, once she changed her name from Holt to Rogers, he knew then that it was over. He's been fighting since Melody filed for the divorce to try to get her back. He's been doing everything that he can. And he had the most hope that the two of them were going to be back together when Melody invited him on the destined trip. In his mind, he said, okay, this is my way of getting close to her. As you guys know, he reserved that table for the two of them. And what did he want to talk about? You didn't give me head. Martell, you weren't even smart enough you planned this, obviously. You riding down there with no shirt on, with this damn jacket on, as hot as it was, unzipped. This tight-ass windbreaker jacket. Y'all remember? These tight-ass shorts she was twisting around there in. He had already made up his mind that he was going to try to get Melody back. Well, when she did not follow suit, when she did not give him that attention, when she told him, I want you sleeping on the 3rd floor versus the 1st floor or the 2nd floor where I'm sleeping, I only want you on the same floor with me. He realized, okay, what can I do to get her back? Because I feel like she's not where she used to be. She don't want me no more. So what can I do? When they went on the beach, he pulled out his phone and was showing different pictures when they were together, the family dynamic, to remind her when they were in a much happy place. But Melody had already made up her mind. This was like the last hurrah for them, their family trip. And even then, he fucked that up as well. Because you told the children, y'all go sit over there and me and mama gonna sit here, when she wanted to be with her children. So now you make it seem like you guys are trying to reconcile and that you're on a date. In his mind, that was a date. In Melody's mind, it was like, what the fuck? I didn't come here for this. And the one thing you wanted to talk about is sex or sexual needs that you felt this woman was not giving you when you guys were already damn near, separated, divorced over a year. So you wasn't getting that from her then. So by then, that didn't even matter. But Martell wants to always make his feelings matter and not worry about the other person that he hurt. He didn't care about her feelings. He didn't care if she didn't want to give him fellatio. Martell wanted what Martell wanted. And when you're in a situation with somebody where they're selfish and they only want what they want, they only want to be pleased. Like she said, hey, I want you to talk sexy to me. You went out here and sat on Tasha K's channel and you sat there in that interview and you said that you felt like she was with somebody else because she asked you to speak dirty to her. That's not unheard of. But because you didn't know how to vocalize that to your wife, you didn't know how to give her that, which you should, because you're with multiple women. So I know one of these women that you're with like to be talked dirty to. But because it's her and because you saw her as this boss woman, like she can be freaky. She has the right to be freaky. She has a right to want to be spoken to in that manner by her husband. That gets her off, maybe. That helps her get to her point, maybe. Just like giving you fellatio. But because you were selfish and only thought of yourself, and you chose not to please your wife, but you chose to go out and please coleslaw to do the most nastiest, freakiest mess, and even possibly being with a man, according to her. So you'd rather be with a man versus talk dirty to your wife. The person who made you. I told you Melody was on her builder nigga when she got with Martell because he won't shit. He brought nothing to the table. He brought nothing to the table. So now he's thinking to himself, shit, this woman done left me. She done changed her name. She actually divorced me because all these years she was telling me she was going to do the shit, and she actually did it. So now what can I do? I'm going to keep fucking with her, and I'm going to mentally push this woman to a breaking point just because I feel like I can. Now, when she asked you to verbalize shit back then, Martell has talked. This is the most I've seen Martell talk since Melody left him. You didn't have this much energy when you were with her. Okay? When she tried to talk to you in several scenes in Love and Marriage Huntsville, leading up to the divorce, you didn't want to talk. You would walk out of the room. But now you got so much to say. You have so much to say, and now it's too late, and you blaming everyone, including your children, for fucking up their lives, including yours. So now you're sitting home looking at old pictures and videos, because he's still got all these pictures and videos of Melody and the children on his social media pages, where he goes back and watches these. He's up all fucking night because he's got the bags under his eyes. He's not getting any sleep because he's still thinking about Melody. He is obsessed of Melody. And sometimes obsession can be very dangerous to the point to where you may unalive yourself because you can't have the one thing that you lost. He don't want coleslaw because she gives him nothing but sex, and he's getting that everywhere that he goes. But it's the one thing that Melody was able to give him that Arionne can never, ever give him, and that's stability. Arionne is not stable mentally. She's not stable financially. She's not stable emotionally. In no way, shape, or form. She can't start a business and get it off the ground and keep it running. She doesn't have that it factor. So you allow the enemy to trick you into being with someone and something, because Arionne is a Jezebel. I talked about it the other night. Arionne is a Jezebel. When you saw her, Arionne had her hair different. Y'all know she used to keep her hair done. She used to have this makeup on. She used to be a presentable girl. And now when you look at her, Martell sees I was tricked into being with this person that I thought was a bad bitch, as she calls herself. And now when I look at her, it's like I'm coming home to a fucking Fraggle Rock. And he's looking at Melody's pages with all these beautiful pictures of her, with her changing her appearance. She's looking nice. She's doing in photo shoots with Jay Boland. She's just out here on her bad girl shit. And now, and every time he looks at Arionne, she don't keep herself up. She don't comb her hair. She takes no pride in herself. So now he's sitting at home over there with her, with the children there, and he's mad because he's looking at her like, damn, I fucked up my life over Fraggle Rock. Y'all remember Fraggle Rock? If y'all as old as I am, I used to watch Fraggle Rock. She looked like a Fraggle Rock in the face. If you pour some water on this bitch, she gonna turn into... You don't want to go there. I'm trying to be nice. She gonna turn into something if you pour some water on her ass. All these years that you've been eating ass, Arionne, let me talk to you right quick. All these years you've been eating ass, sis. And you still in the friend zone? How do you stay in the friend zone after 10 long years? Who is out here getting this much shit in their teeth to be in the friend zone, bitch? Can we go there? A gremlin, girl. Pour some water on her ass and she gonna turn into a fucking gremlin. And Martell's looking at her like, bitch, I ruined my life over this. He blames her. He low-key blames her. Trust me when I tell you, in interviews, he's gonna praise her because Arionne knows so much shit about him. Okay? The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. Yeah, the thrill is gone. But trust me when I tell you, that when he looks at Arionne, he blames her for where he is. But when he get in interviews, he got to praise her because that's what that's what she tells him to do, or she gonna put his shit out there. Trust me, the two of them have talked about this shit. Because she already said that he still has respect for Melody, but he doesn't respect me at all. He already told you how he felt. He see you as a peasant. He see you as somebody who's holding him back. He see you as the person that kept Melody from taking him back. And when you had that damn child, he resents you for that. He don't really love that child like he say he does. He only says that to get a reaction out of Melody. Because he knows that at one point in time, that child really, really hurt him. Let me play you guys a clip. And something that really made me upset with Marlene was her reaction to talking to Melody about this damn child, about Knox being born, okay? Let me show y'all this shit. When I saw this, I said, bitch, I know you lying. All right. Shout out to TT on everything, okay?
Well, actually, I'm cooking my favorite that you cook. And what is that? What do you cook that's one of my favorites? That's everything. You got right. So how you been? I've just been, taking a lot of time trying to get myself together. I think sometimes you don't realize really what all you mess up when you make certain decisions and who all it affects. Yeah. Doesn't just affect you, it affects the entire unit. He threatened to get full custody of the kids, and I was like, what? Don't get me wrong, but I ain't raising no children. Well, after with this new baby on the way, he don't be trying to push these to the side. God, Jesus Christ. You know, what's happened and happened, you can't undo it. You know what I mean? This baby coming, it's gonna be my grandchild. It pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? But I would treat him just as good as I do the others. Magic grandchild. Him? Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's when Melody found out that the baby that Martell was having was going to be a boy. And the fact that, you can tell Melody was hurt. She kind of tried to hold it in. You could tell she was very hurt by that. Because in her mind, she's still at some point, you can't be, it's impossible to be with somebody that long and still not have some love for them, even though they fucked your life up and totally embarrassed you in front of everybody on national television, on social media and everywhere. She still had that love for him. You know how I know? Because she didn't really sock it to his ass like she should have done. Melody gave him a lot of grace, okay? Somebody said put the picture up of her when she looked like Celie. Y'all so messy. Y'all messy as I am. See, I be trying to do right. I turn my life over to the Lord now. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all be having me retracting back to my evil ways out here. But I'm going to put the damn picture up, child. Because I know y'all enjoy a little kiki. All right, here we go, child. See, this is what Martell is coming home to every day. This is what Martell is coming home to. All right. She's looking like Celie. This is Arionne Celie Curry, honey. Looking like damn Celie when she said, any more letters come? Any more letters come? Anything come for me? Yes, bitch. Karma. Karma came for your ass, okay? Anything come for me? Yes, bitch. Karma, okay? Karma came for your ass, all right? And is serving your ass on a silver platter. You and Martell. Arionne is Martell's karma. And Martell is Arionne's karma. I don't think they realize that shit. And the longer they stay together, the more they are ruining each other. I don't think they realize it. Arionne, you are ruining Martell. And Martell, you are ruining Arionne. She is never going to be able to move on with her life and do anything that she needs to do as a woman and a mother until she gets the fuck away from you. Because you are toxic and you are holding her back because you have a need to feel in control of something and someone, and she allows you to have that control. So at the end of the day, you're not gonna let her go as easily as you did with Melody. Just like he ain't letting Melody go easy. If Arionne tells him today, I'm not fucking with you no more, Martell, I'm leaving you, I'm going back to, let's say, Ohio. He is gonna fight her tooth and nail and try to take that child. How do I know? Because she told that to Original Straight No Chaser that Martell has threatened to take Knox if she try to leave. So that is his way of controlling her. He don't want her. If Melody called him right now and said, Martell, you know what? I've been thinking about this. It's been 3 years. Let's try to work it out. We got these 4 kids. Let's try to work this shit out. Arionne, he ain't going to give you a second thought. He is going to be like, fuck Knox, fuck Arionne. I'm going back home. Because the place that Martell is in right now, he is not in a good space because he misses being this guy who could be around Melody, who was this boss. He misses the businesses that they had together. He misses being this celebrity guy, this stand-up guy that everybody looked up to, that wore these nice suits, that could stand beside a beautiful woman. He misses that. He misses that. He ain't gonna fuck with Knox. He might fuck that child. He didn't want him anyway. He don't want Knox. He not want Knox. All right, let's get into this side chick situation. All right. Now, the person that we're going to be talking about tonight, her name is Unique. Okay. Her name is Unique. She's a mistress. Unique is the side chick to, if you guys know, Latasha Scott from the group Escape. Her husband, Rocky. We're going to talk about her because I don't know why side chicks always have this certain audacity to where they feel validated. And they feel that they can talk all kinds of shit, and then they're going to expose the man whenever they don't get what they want from the man. So we're going to talk about her tonight because it was the whole damn audacity. I found a clip that I want to play for you guys where she's just like airing him out because he chose not to be with her ass no more. And that's what all of them do. Who that sound like? Arionne. When Martell decided, you know, that he at one point he was going to try to be with Mel again, when he went on that trip with Melody and the children, Arionne lost her shit. And was even lying online saying that Knox was invited to go, when we all know Melody was not about to have no damn Knox, not no side baby on no trip with her. Okay. All right. So let me get the video pulled up. Baby, this shit here. I said, Lord. All right. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that tonight because, baby, listen. It was a mess. It was a mess. Anybody out there that's a side chick, listen, ain't no future in it, baby. It's no future. It's no future. If you haven't learned anything, look at the situation with Arionne and how she's been treated. Okay. You're never going to get nowhere. You're not going to get anywhere in this situation. Okay. All right. So let's get past this ad. I want you guys to see the audacity and the way this girl speaks so highly of being the side chick. And she felt like she was the fucking wife. Okay. All right. So I'm going to mount this up. One day I'm going to learn how to upload this shit on here, y'all. One day I'm going to learn this shit. But for now, we're going to mount it.
So I want to hop on here real quick. I ain't going to be long at all. What I want to say, hey, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to hurry up before this thing starts.
This is Rocky's side chick.
All I want to say is this. For the people that's out here saying stuff like, because people sending me DMs and all this bullshit. Yeah, they getting blocked. You know, why do y'all think if somebody is with somebody that's married, why do y'all think that when things go left or whatever, y'all automatically assume that it's the man not leaving a wife or the man don't want you? I don't understand it. Why can't it be that particular person just had enough of that man's bullshit, so they left? That's what I want to know. Because y'all out here talking about, you just mad because he ain't leave his wife. Why can't it be, I got sick of his shit, so I left?
No.
So I left. That's one thing. So I need y'all to stop saying it and stop just thinking that every time a situation like this happens, the girl is mad because the man didn't leave the wife. Stop it. Cut that out. Cut that out. Because that ain't my situation. All right? That ain't my situation. I left because I got tired of his shit. When I found out everything that I found out, I left. It ain't got nothing to do with his wife. It ain't a flex to have a nigga like that on your arm. See, y'all only know half the story. You know, y'all gonna hear some on, you know, on my interview or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all only know half the story. I don't want no man like that on my arm. Y'all cut that out. Cut that out. Okay? So, and then people saying, when I said about you ain't gonna disrespect me, they saying you disrespected yourself. No, I didn't. I left because you're not gonna disrespect me. That's what happened. So like I said, yeah, I thought it was me. He was leaving that situation. And once I found out that it was me, her, them, and them other ones, and them other ones, and them other ones, I left. Because you're not going to disrespect me. And I said what I said. So I don't care how y'all, whoever got a feeling about, or you disrespect yourself when you got with a married man. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. I don't care. I say what I said. I left because I don't tolerate that. So whoever's dealing with him now, because he's going to get a replacement. He's going to get one. It's never going to be one woman. I've learned this. Just make sure you strap up. Make sure you strap up, because he is raw. He going in raw. And he eat ass. And he eat ass. So make sure whoever going to be my replacement, make sure y'all strap up. Make sure y'all strap up. Another thing, then y'all talking about karma. Karma going to hit y'all because I messed with a married man. How y'all know I'm not his karma? How y'all know I'm not his karma? See, when y'all be wanting to run y'all mouth like y'all so holy and godly and all of that shit, y'all need to think before y'all talk. Y'all need to think before y'all talk. Because first, if you were so holy and godly, the Bible says, "Thou shalt not judge."
Oh, we talking about the Bible? Yeah.
But y'all judging. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I said what I said. All y'all who talking about karma, shut the fuck up. All y'all talking about I disrespect myself because I messed with a married man. Shut the fuck up. I left because I'm not tolerating it. Soon as I found out the shit wasn't what it was supposed to be, I left because you're not going to disrespect me. I said what I said. So I said what I said. That dude, he's a fool. And when I say a fool,
that's her.
Manipulating as like he fire with it. He fire with it. Now he got me, and I ain't easy to get. Like, he a fool. He know how to get in here. He knows how to get in here. He's a fool with it. I just thank God that I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it took me some years, but at least it ain't taking me 28 years. Yeah, I would never deal with that for no fucking 28 years. You understand? So I just wanted to hop on here real quick to address those situations. You understand? You understand? So I don't care, about because I'm taking accountability.
No.
Ain't no shame in my game. I can't have that. Ain't a flex to have a nigga on my own. That, first of all, you hiding, you running from responsibility. And let me tell y'all something. To save his ass, he would lie. He would lie until the end of days. He will lie until the end of days just so he don't have to face reality or tell the truth. Just to kind of protect his image or whatever the fuck he think he got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm talking about. I just wanted to address that. I left because I left. I didn't want to be disrespected. I said what I said. I don't care if y'all feel like I was disrespected because I messed with a married man. I left because things wasn't what he said it was, so I left. Because I don't tolerate that shit. That's first. Second, y'all talking about karma. How y'all know I'm not his karma? How y'all know God didn't put me here to teach this nigga a lesson because he was out here really, really wilding.
No.
Like fucking over chicks, and then you're supposed to have a wife and you've been with her, you say 28 years, so you say, you know what I'm saying? But since day one, you've never been faithful to her. So who is there really a wife? Or all us for side chicks? You ain't never treat her like a wife. And then y'all hopping on trying to act like y'all all happy. Y'all ain't never do that shit. This shit is fake as fuck. You ain't even want to kiss her on a fucking reality show when she was coming down the damn steps because y'all fucking anniversary. Why y'all didn't kiss? You turned your head. Then you place the fucking shit on your page with a lock. The lock ain't even fucking lock. It's just as open as y'all fucking relationship.
She sound mad, don't she?
Go look at that. Y'all go look at the lock. That little shit he talking about, whatever shit he put up there, and there's a lock on it. The lock ain't even locked. The lock is not locked. It's not even fucking locked.
She's from New Orleans,
I'm just saying. Y'all don't know this dude. I know him. The nigga, I'm telling y'all, you can't believe shit come out his mouth. Soon as I saw this shit, I dipped. Because I don't tolerate that.
No, you didn't, girl.
Okay? to leave that alone with the, I disrespected myself, I messing with a married man. No, I didn't. I left because the shit, when I realized shit was what it was, I left. That's first. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Fuck all of y'all who think that. I don't care. All right? And then second, I believe I'm his fucking karma. God used me because God knew I wasn't scared of that nigga. So he used me to say, go sit that fucking nigga down. He need to be taught a lesson.
I don't think God talk like that, but okay, girl.
Okay? Okay? And I guess all us were side chicks. All us. Even the ones he signed a business contract with. That's how I feel. You don't fucking love nobody. You out here messing around with people and all that since day one. Nigga, you don't love nobody. Nobody. Not even your damn self. Because you've been out here just not using condoms on every fucking body. So I'm letting y'all know whoever is my replacement, use a condom. I'm telling y'all, use a condom. And he eat ass. So you know, I'm just saying. Now y'all go enjoy the little show or whatever. I'll holler at
y'all later. Bye. All right. Let's talk about her crazy ass. It seems like she's real pressed about this nigga. And Rocky ain't shit. Let me just say this. First of all, she said when she found out she left. No, you didn't. This girl was pregnant 4 times by Rocky. Did y'all know that? She was pregnant 4 times by Latasha Scott's husband, Rocky. Now, let's do a little history on Rocky. Okay? I did my homework on Rocky. Rocky used to work for R. Kelly. And we know how R. Kelly thinks, okay? R. Kelly is very manipulative. He can't read real good. But he used to work for R. Kelly for years. And when all those little young girls was there and all that, he was right in the middle of that bullshit. But when the feds came knocking, his ass got out of there. He no longer wanted to be around R. Kelly because he didn't want to go to jail. But ain't it so ironic how they always talk about how these guys eat ass? Let me just say this. If you're a side chick and this man is leaving his wife, okay? If he's eating ass, you doing worse. Because you got to do something to keep him because he's cheating for a reason. It's something that he's not getting at home that he wants this very freaky deaky. So you got to be willing to go beyond that freak measure for him so that you can keep him and keep his attention. Okay, maybe the wife at home, maybe she's just a missionary type of girl. She might give him fellatio maybe once a week. He is looking for somebody that's willing to give him fellatio damn near probably every time he see your ass and twice on Sundays, okay? And you're going to have to eat a little ass as well. So if you're saying he ate ass, bitch, you ate it too. Understand that. You did. Arionne, you don't think she's over there munching? She is. I'm so tired of these side chicks telling what they're doing in the bedroom. Like, it's just so, why? We don't care. And they all put God in it. God is not a God of confusion. Let's start there. God is not a God of confusion. How do you know that God didn't use? No. God don't use you in that way. Now, yes, you are going to have karma for messing with somebody's husband. But it don't work like that, sis. And you didn't leave when you found out. You stayed because this man told you that he was going to buy you a house and leave Latasha Scott to come and be with you and this child that you said that you were carrying. Now, this girl had 3 ABs. Who that sound like? That's why I did the story on her, because she sounds just like Arionne and Martell. This girl had 3 ABs by Latasha Scott's husband, Rocky. The last baby, she said she didn't even tell him the 3rd baby that she was even pregnant because he didn't want to hear it no more because he had already paid for several other ABs. Toxic as hell. But you're mad at the wife. They're always mad at the wife like the wife did something so wrong. And they always want to put themselves on the same level as the wife when you're not. You're the side chick. And his excuse was that he couldn't leave right now because he got to get his money up because that's her money. But let me give y'all, let's go back to the history on Rocky. Rocky did not want Latasha Scott in the beginning. Rocky wanted Candy in the group. Candy Burrs. He was after Candy Burrs in the group. And Candy turned him down. Candy didn't want him. Because Candy knew the connection with him and R. Kelly and the fact that he was a damn dog. So what did he do? He went for the ugly duckling in the group because y'all know the toxic Scott, honey, she was nothing to look at back in the day. Go look at the old pictures of her. Not when I want to call somebody ugly. But he went for the weaker one because, one, she had self-esteem issues. He knew he had to get in there some type of way. She was going to be making her own money. She was probably be getting paid the most out of the group because she was the lead singer. So he went for the one who had self-esteem issues. And he was able to worm his way in there because he was rejected by the one he really wanted. So he gets Latasha Scott. They get married after dating. And immediately he's cheating on her with several different women. So she's dealt with this bullshit with him for 28 years. Well, I think they're married now about maybe 30. So when this crazy chick, Unique, met him, now she talks about in her interview with Tasha K how she's been to rapper T.I.'s studio, where she's been around Rocky's friends, where she's been around a lot of his industry people who knows that he's married to Latasha, and that they've been out of town, they've flown different places. They went to Vegas. She said during that time she was pregnant when she was with him in Vegas, that he tongue kissed her down in the lobby, and that people saw that, and all this stuff was captured on cameras at different studios and stuff, where she would go with him. She would be riding, in the front seat with him at different places, and that people knew him and knew who his wife was, but would see her with him and they thought nothing about it because that's something that he always did. He always had another woman. So when people that knew him saw him with other women, especially her, they said nothing because it was like a normal thing. Latasha Scott would be going on tour. He would catch a flight and be somewhere else with another woman. And I feel like she may have known that. I mean, there's no way you can't if he's sleeping with that many women and he's sleeping with you unprotected. We talked about it before. Your pH balance is going to be a little off. You're going to probably have a little discharge because your body is off from him going up in other women raw. There's no way that your body is going to not be normal or be normal if all of that's going on. You're going to be smelling fishy some days. Because he out doing stuff. So that you had to know. You had to know. So the fact that she's upset now is because, and you telling women, don't let him go up and you rock. But you did it. But you did it. You stayed with this man for almost 6 years dealing with his bullshit and lies and knowing that he was lying to you every single day, telling you that he was leaving his wife when you knew that he was in no danger of ever doing that. Tasha Scott is the one taking care of him. He is her manager. So if she fires him, what is his job? Where does he get his money from? So you are spending this woman's money while she's on stage night after night after night performing. Okay. You taking her money and spending it on your side chicks. That's disrespectful. Same bullshit Martell was doing to Mel, taking $17,000 here, taking $30,000 there, taking money, so that he can, have this, image that he's giving to these women to say, hey, I'm on the number one show on. I'm on TV. Just like he told the other woman that when she was telling him, oh, I want to have kids, he done pumped her head up. Martell was telling this woman, oh, I want to have children with you. Then he had to pay the woman $4,000 after he slept with her. These are the types of things that he was doing, but this was Melody's money that he was taking. That's why Melody was mad and said, put my money back in there, because she knew what he was doing with her money. And the same thing that Latasha Scott was going through with Rocky. These women are a trip. And with so many different diseases out there, that's so dangerous for you to continue to sleep with this man. And then you hop your ass on social media and do a whole live and want to cuss people out because they're trying to tell you something right and tell you that you're stupid for continuing to stay with somebody who is playing you knowingly. She said every time she asked him, okay, what's the status on you leaving your wife? What's the status on that? Because I'm ready for us to move forward with our life. He always had an excuse. Well, I can't leave yet. She's getting ready to go on tour. Well, I can't leave yet. She's in charge of the money. I can't leave yet. We got to do this, and this. Meanwhile, she's steady getting pregnant over and over and over and over and over. And he's going down to have her pay this money to get rid of all these damn babies. So when she finally realized that he was playing her this last time that she got pregnant, she decided to post the sonogram on social media and then tag Latasha Scott in that bullshit. What did she have to do with that? Why is it that they always reach out to the wife versus going after him? He's the one that played you. She's just a wife. So you embarrassed the wife by putting that information out there to say that, hey, I'm pregnant by your husband. Now what? I've been sleeping with your husband for over 6 years and had several ABs by your husband. Now what? She said on Tasha K's channel and said that Rocky deleted all of his messages and pictures in his phone from Latasha, from her, from the girl Unique, the one that I just showed y'all, and said that Rocky asked her to do it, but she said, I'm gonna do it, but I'm just not gonna do it right now. She kept all of that information in her phone so that she could use it as leverage against him when she got mad because he would not leave Latasha for her. This girl sat on Tasha K's interview and let Tasha screenshot her phone where she had over 5 years of text messages and pictures from Rocky, where he sent her cash apps, where he sent her penis pics, where he sent, and he was sending penis pics to other women as well. Crazy as hell. But you mad at the wife. So she exposes Latasha Scott to let her know that she was sleeping with her husband all this time, as if she didn't know. As if she didn't know. So to save face, Latasha Scott hops her ass on a video. Let me play that for you. Where she says that she knows what's been going on and that she and her husband have an open marriage. And then Rocky turns around and does an interview with Tasha K and says that they don't have an open marriage. So you did it to save face out of embarrassment because everybody saw you as being this weak wife or this weak individual that is staying with this sorry ass ninja who's sleeping with all these women after you've been married to him for years, and it makes it look like you have a crack in your foundation. So to save face, you go, oh, we have an open marriage. But the whole time you're crying. If you have an open marriage and you're happy with that arrangement, why are you crying? I don't cry over things that I'm happy about. I'm not that emotional to where I'm going through a box of Kleenexes over something that my husband and I agreed on. Ciao. Let me pull this bullshit up.
This Valentine's Day.
Let's get past this ad. This is some crazy shit, y'all.
All those people that are out there who are judging me because of my relationship with my husband. We have been married for 28 years. I have been with this man for 28 years through the highs and lows. I've been at my worst. I've been depressed. I've been wanting to take myself out of here. He was the only one that stood by my side. And I'm not saying this to make it seem like, oh, he's everything. But he's everything to me and my family. He's everything to me and our son. And do we have problems? Are we perfect? No, we're not. Is he perfect? No, he's not. Am I perfect? I'm not perfect. I'm very much aware of the allegations that are happening about him. I see everything. As a wife, you see everything. But with our relationship, some people keep the fact that they have an open relationship quiet. They want to keep it private. But we have that. And for us to be judged or whatever about the things that people are saying, y'all keep judging, y'all keep living, y'all got marriages. Everybody ain't going to always be true. Things happen. At the end of the day, do I stand by side my husband? I know. Y'all think I don't know. I know everything. Everything. I'm not oblivious to things. My husband and I, what y'all don't understand, we do have an open relationship. We have spoken about things. That is my private business. But because I'm sharing my heart with y'all, I'm letting y'all know, please stop it. I can't even think about the things that are going on now because I'm being attacked. Everywhere I go, I'm being attacked. I go to the radio stations, I'm being attacked. I go to this place, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked because I said I wanted to do a gospel project. A gospel. I want to sing to the Lord. And every other minute, I'm being attacked. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. My sister, that's my family. My husband, that's my family. And I can't even get through the things that I got to get through because y'all attacking me. How do y'all even know that I'm strong enough to take all of this stuff that I'm taking? I feel like I'm by myself. That I am alone and nobody wants to feel like that. Nobody. I just wanted to sing. That's it. And me wanting to sing has caused so much controversy, so many allegations. And I'm like, where's all this stuff coming from? And I know that the enemy is busy.
Y'all are hell in the chat. I'm sorry.
When you pray and you ask for God to bless you and to order your steps, it comes with scrutiny. It comes with...
Okay.
But did you know that there's a kind of body odor?
Do y'all peep bullshit in this live? I'm telling you.
Welcome back.
That's it, guys. That's it. So I wanted to just show y'all that part where she said they have an open relationship. That's bullshit. And she got to stuttering. I said, there's no way in the hell. And then why would you say I'm in this thing alone? If you guys have had an agreement to say that, okay, you can go out and do what you want to do. I know what you're doing. Go out and have this open relationship with whoever you want to be with. I'm cool with that. Why are you alone? Why is he not supporting you when you having these emotional breakdowns? Or why are you even having emotional breakdowns if this is something you guys agreed on? I don't understand it. Something's not connecting there. How do you know that I'm not strong enough for this? If you knew you weren't strong enough with it, then why would you agree to it in the first place if you thought that it was going to make you have a nervous breakdown and make you want to end your life over something that you agreed to? I said, girl, do you not realize you're speaking in circles? Just say you're embarrassed that this man's been cheating on you and that the side chick put your shit out there because you, all these years, you've been able to pride yourself as saying that you've been in a marriage for 28 years. Kind of like Tisha. I don't know why these women feel like it's such a flex to be saying, oh, I've been married this long. It doesn't give, I don't give a damn if it's 50 years. If he is publicly disrespecting you and he's comfortable enough to be out in public with women when people know who he is, and they know that you're his wife and they see a woman on his arm, and he don't care if he's comfortable enough to be tonguing women down in public in hotels, but you sitting on here crying because you're depressed. What you depressed for, girl? What you depressed for? You just said that your husband, you let him know it's okay. Girl, spare me the heartbreak hotel. Like, damn. And y'all so messy in the chat. I saw y'all saying the face and the hands don't match, baby. She been bleaching. You can tell. She been bleaching. She's definitely been bleaching. That shit looks horrible. But yeah, so the mistress, like I said, she spilled all of the tea on her ass and she's mad. She is upset because she was exposed, you guys. And that's what it is. The girl's name is Unique Fuqua. You guys can look her up. She was on another show. I think she wants to be famous because at one point she was saying she wanted to rap. So she was trying to use the whole fact that Rocky was supposed to help her get this rap deal. I said, girl, you too damn old, first of all, be rapping. Let's start there, okay? I think she was on like divorce court or something like that, trying to be famous. That shit didn't work out. So then she knew who Rocky was. She knew who he was. She knew that was Latoxic, and I like to call her Latoxic. She knew that was her husband. So she sat back from afar. She said she knew Candy, who Candy was, but she waited for the opportune time to get to Rocky so that she could kind of worm her way in and try to make him leave his wife to be with her. And he would never leave because she takes care of him. Everything that Rocky owns is by way of Tasha Scott. And he knows that if he leaves Tasha, he don't have a fucking job and he don't have a way to take care of himself. So he's going to feed you that little bullshit about, oh yeah, I'm leaving her. I'm going to leave her next week. Go ahead and get rid of the baby. I'm going to leave her next week. We're going to get this house together. That's always the story with a married man. I'm leaving her. When? It does not take 5 years to leave somebody. I'm sorry. It don't take 5 years. If you made up your mind, you're not in love. Obviously, you're not. Obviously, you're not in love. Obviously, she's not giving you what you need. Obviously, she has some issues because she continues to keep trying to change herself. She wasn't happy with her skin tone, so she started bleaching. She got gastric bypass to lose weight. It's like she's doing all these things to appease him, kind of like Tisha. Wearing this light-colored makeup because more so the women that he cheat with, he like light-skinned women. He has a fetish for light-skinned women. So Tisha, she doesn't amount to that. So what does she do? She wears this light makeup so that she can appear to be what her husband loves or is attracted to. She didn't have no body. More so like women that's thick with big butts. Tisha was straight up and down like a boy. What did she do? She went out here in order to appease her husband. She got a whole mommy makeover and several BBLs in order to please her husband, and he's still cheating. When all you got to do is love yourself and leave. Why do women not understand that? Love yourself and leave. But Tisha prides herself on being married. Marriage is everything to her versus her happiness. She look at Melody and she don't understand how Melody could walk away from Martell and still be where she is. It bothers Tisha that she's not as strong as Melody because she idolizes her secretly. She'll never tell her that. She idolizes Melody. When she went to Destiny, she asked Melody, oh, how is it that you were able to walk away from your marriage? Melody was like, bitch, I got self-esteem. It's called self-esteem. It's called knowing your worth. It's called not putting all your trust and your eggs in one basket with a man and allowing him to fucking control you and tell you that the sky is green, bitch, when you know it's blue. But because he said it was green, you say, oh, okay. That's why. Oh my God. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Self-esteem is everything. Self-worth is everything. To where you don't put yourself in a position to allow a man to degrade you in that way, to make you feel like it's something wrong with you and you got to change yourself to appease him and to please him, when really all you got to do is leave yourself and love yourself and leave and find the person that you're really supposed to be with. Clearly, they're unequally yoked. Clearly, he got with her for his own ulterior motives. He got with Tasha Scott for his own ulterior. He didn't want that girl. He didn't want that girl. Look at them. I've seen other women too that he was cheating with, other pictures. She does not fit the description of the type of woman that he likes. So he's never going to be happy with her. So he's going to leave this girl Unique alone because she done aired him out. Like he's never going to fuck with her again. Because you done put all his business out there. You done put text messages, pictures, and all that out. You done did a whole interview with Tasha K. So you done threw him under the bus. He ain't gonna fool with you no more. So what he's gonna do, like you said, is replace you with someone else and continue the cycle until maybe he catch something that he can't get rid of. Then he gonna come back home to Tasha for her to take care of him. And her stupid ass gonna be right there to do it. Because what? That's my family. That's my husband. Because she got some self-esteem issues. When he keep running around and catch something and his ass gets sick, that's when he gonna see her as his wife, because he ain't gonna have no other option. All these hoes he's running around with, they ain't gonna so much as fry egg. They ain't gonna take you to the doctor. They not gonna take care of you. But he gonna come on back home and act like somebody with some sense when his ass gets sick, and that's usually how it be. That's usually how it be. But you telling all of his business. Let's go back to the Fuqua's chick. You telling all of his business because you're bitter that you weren't chosen. Arionne, you aired Martell out all these years because you weren't chosen. He didn't choose you, and he still has not chosen you, even after almost 3 years. And he's never going to do that, because the person who will always have his heart is Melody. Even though he hates her guts right now, he's still in love with her, and it hurts him that he still loves her, because he'll never find anybody else like her. He will never find another woman that will put up with all his bullshit and help him get out of all the things that he was in and make him into the man that he was. Martell won't shit when Mel met him. Just like Rocky won't shit. He was a tag along. He was tagging along with R. Kelly, hoping to get on, doing crimes in between time just to stay a part of the clique. And when he ran into Latasha Scott, only because Candy didn't want him, so she was a pickover. You were second choice. And don't never let a man make you be second choice when they don't really want you, because they're going to dog you out and treat you like shit. She was second pick. Had Candy said yes, he would have been with Candy. But he only chose you because she said no. Arionne, you allowed Martell to pick over you. He's picked Sheree. He's picked all these other women over you, and you continue to stay. Why? Because you feel like in this game you won, because Martell is not with Melody anymore. So you feel like, oh, he ain't with Melody no more, so I won. But you don't realize that you still have not won. You're not going to win. He's never going to choose you. But she's not smart enough to realize that she needs to choose herself. That's what women don't understand. When you with sorry ass men and you continue to let them put you in situations to where you got to commit crimes and you got to have sex when you don't want to, when you don't feel like it, you got to degrade yourself and do all these nasty little things that they want you to do just to be with them, just to be in their presence, just to still feel like you won. Because Arionne feel like it's a flex that Martell comes to her house every day and that she had this baby with Knox. She had Knox so that she can be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. She felt like that was going to make Martell leave Melody and then be family and she going to be Miss Holt and have this child and boot Melody off the show and be Mrs. Holt and be on Love and Marriage Huntsville and be the bad bitch that Melody is. That's what she thought. That's what she thought. That's the only reason she had Knox as leverage. Because have you guys not noticed that she has not been pregnant not one time since Melody divorced Martell? She kept getting pregnant the entire time that they were married. The entire time that Melody and Martell were still married before she divorced him, Arionne was pregnant all of 4 times by Martell. Now that Melody's divorced them, they've been divorced almost 3 years and not once has Arionne been pregnant that we know of. So that lets me know you, ma'am, you were intentionally getting pregnant because you had a motive. You had already made up in your mind that this is how I'm going to break them up. He's not leaving her fast enough. He's promising me that he's going to leave. He's telling me these things. So what can I do to speed up the process? Have this baby. She ain't been pregnant. She had no ABs since Melody divorced him that we know of. Now, they said she was pregnant one time. We don't know. They said she had a baby. Ain't no baby came into fruition yet. I ain't seen the shit. And until I do, I'm going to say she ain't had no baby. Until I see a baby. Now, we saw a baby in the little beauty salon that she was holding. That could have been anybody's baby. I don't know. She ain't been pregnant multiple times like she was doing when Martell was with Mel. This girl had a motive. And that's always the motive. If I can just have a baby, that's going to make her leave and I can bump myself up to her spot. Arionne wanted Melody's spot so bad, just like Melody said on the reunion. This girl sat back and studied my life. Melody said it. This girl sat back and studied Melody. How Melody moved, how she dressed, how she carried herself, how she talked, how she was on TV. She sat back. She said, I didn't watch the show. Bitch, you watched every fucking episode, including the commercials. You did. You probably fast forward them to all the parts that Melody was on. You were obsessed with this woman, just like you are now. And she don't even fuck with you now. She's giving you to Martell. She's giving Martell to you, and you're still obsessed with her. That's psycho behavior. Now, this side chick, Unique, she's already aired Rocky out. Why are you still talking about this man if you don't want him and you've moved on and you say you don't want him no more? What is your obsession to now be steady doing interviews and airing him out and saving 5-year messages of this man that he sent to you of conversations? Who gives a fuck? 5 years ago. According to you, he's moved on and put somebody else in your place and he's dating someone else. Probably sleeping with them unprotected, according to you. So why are you saving 5-year-old messages and steady doing interviews? Because you miss that whole spot. You miss it. You miss being degraded. You miss being treated like a fool. You miss being on his arm pretending to be wifey. You miss the cash apps. You miss being able to have nanny boo-boo moments for the wife. You miss being able to put little subliminals out there to let the wife know I'm with him right now. You got a kick out of that. Side chicks get a kick out of that shit. Arionne got a kick out of Melody crying and being embarrassed from her posting things on social media. This woman is a public figure. So you don't think that had some type of effect on her to go on social media and see that you post pictures of you and Martell hugged up on a fucking beach out of town when he done told her he was out of town for work. You don't think that had an effect on her, but she is such the boss that she is. She had to suppress her feelings and continue to be a mother and a businesswoman and deal with him later, only for him to get home and be filming her and switch it on her to make her feel like she was not giving him what he deserved when it was really him. But now that she's given him to you, he don't want you. And your frustration with the fact that he doesn't want you and he will not bump you up to that spot now that it's available, your frustration is now on the wife when it's really him. Why is it like that, women? Arionne is frustrated because she's not being bumped up to wife. When Tasha K asked him, do you love her? She has responsibilities and so do I. I didn't hear yes. That's a simple thing. Yes, that's one word. How hard is it to say yes? I care about her. Okay, after 10 years and 4 children, 3 of which are not here. At some point, you should graduate from like to love. If a person is eating your ass every day, at some point, love got to be in there somewhere. I mean, damn. This girl was doing some nasty, freaky, deaky shit, according to her. And she's still in the fucking friend zone. That should say something about you, Arionne, as a woman. Say something about you as a woman. That you continue to keep taking scraps. When you can have the whole damn pie if you just value yourself and know your worth and walk away. Put him on child support so that he can take care of this child that he didn't want and that you really didn't want because you can't do a damn thing with him. I don't think she wants that child. I've seen several videos where he's been saying, Mommy, my stomach hurt, or Mommy, my foot was stuck. She sat right there steady looking in the camera, didn't give him one look. She don't do a damn thing with this child. I'm not saying she don't love him. I'm saying that she didn't want him because that's an extra responsibility. She already said, I don't have a life now. Martell don't let me go anywhere. He don't take knocks. He don't So you're stuck in the house all day with this badass child. You don't have a life. You don't work. Knox is like every single solitary thing in your life now. You don't have a life. You don't have a life. When you have just Paris, you can send Paris to her daddy and you can go out and party. Now with Knox, Martell makes sure that you stay home because he don't want you to be with nobody else, but he don't want you. So you put yourself in a position with a man who don't want you and don't want nobody else to have you, who puts his hands on you, who degrades you, who blames you constantly, probably every day for being in the situation that he's in because he's lost everything and he's probably getting ready to lose full custody of his children and probably have supervised visitations. And as a woman, it makes me side-eye you, Arionne, as a mother, for you to sit back and watch him being abusive towards his children, and you don't step in, and it's like you sit back and you congratulate him for doing this because deep down you know that you're getting some pleasure out of him hurting something that Melody created. And it's sick as hell. It's sick as hell that you sit back and applaud him. And that you sit back and you help him be abusive towards his children because they are attached to their mother, because of your obsession with their mother, because she cut off your money source and you're no longer able to hop on social media and brag about this lifestyle and brag about riding around in this BMW with the sunroof that Martell stole money in order to provide for you. You don't have all those things anymore. So you mad at her because she took her money from you? What type of sick shit is that? All Melody did was leave y'all alone. That's all she did was leave y'all alone. And y'all mad. All Rocky did was leave Unique alone. And you're still mad and pressed and doing interviews. At some point, girl, at some point, move what they call the fuck on and live your life. If you don't care no more, stop damn talking about it. Like it's damn near 100 videos of this girl still talking about Rocky. And it's been what, almost 2 years or so since he stopped fooling with her. You still want to be back in that spot, girl. Get over it. But that is our show for tonight, guys. We are an hour and 38 minutes into the show. I hope you guys enjoyed our discussion tonight, honey. We will have Car Chronicles in the morning. I got to finish getting my show together. But thank you, Maj, for being here and doing such an awesome job. Thank you for any content creators that joined us as well. Okay, this is that she is not ain't tight as she playing. Right. Up on all them wigs and Maybelline, baby. You think you're a bad bitch out here? You really not. Who knew that Arionne was gonna look like Crypt Keeper after all these videos that she used to do bragging about being a bad bitch? I took him with my eyes closed. Well, bitch, you should have slept with them open so that you can see now where your ass is, where you've lost everything, including that sorry ass boutique, where you was lying, telling everybody you was getting 20 orders a day. How, pray tell, are you 20 orders a day and the shit is shut down and it's only $30 a month? Make that shit make sense. You only had to pay $30 a month to keep your boutique open, and you couldn't even do that. Look at the Lord. But let's get out of here, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining me, spending your evening with me. We will have Car Chronicles. Somebody said lost her hairline too. I am not fooling with y'all, okay? Y'all are so messy. So this will help you, Arionne, to help get your hairline back, okay? You see how Caramel's hair is so glowing over here, girl? Yes. Get into it. But let's get out of here, guys. Love you guys all the way down. I will see you guys for Car Chronicles in the morning. Please hit the like button if you did not do it on your way in. Please do it on your way out. All right. Love you guys down. Let's give y'all some music to get you out of here, honey. And I will see you guys later. Okay.